The truth about cash review. See how Jeff Morris is making others a boatload of money with the system. And you could be the next to profit. If you're watching this video on YouTube, all the links in the video are fully clickable. If you're watching it on another video platform and want to get more information, just go to the web address, which is located at the beginning of the video description, which is directly below. Are your bills becoming bigger than your income? Do you have a dead-end job that you would love to dump and get out on your own? Have you been looking for a solution but not finding one? Well, you're finally in the right place at exactly the right time. Jeff Morris is a phenomenally successful trader and is releasing his system to the public for the very first time. He's decided he wants to share the system, and he wants to give it to you and a limited number of others for free. You could be one of the very few to gain access to the system. But rather than me trying to explain everything to you, I suggest that you spend the next few minutes and listen to Jeff Morris explain his system directly to you. Watch the rest of this video now.
Congratulate me. I'm astronomically rich. A piece of software I just bought over the internet earned me over $387 quadrillion. Oh, baby. You heard me right. $387 quadrillion. Yes, quadrillions. Look at this. How do you know I'm not just slinging a load of seal crap? Because here's the proof. Look at the freaking screenshot. They're impossible to fake, right? Nobody with Photoshop could ever hope to invent a phony broker account showing trillions in profit. So it must be true. Hurry up and buy the same software right now. Yes, sad to say, but self-proclaimed gurus showing fake screenshots with crazy, unrealistic claims like the one I've just shown you are about as common as bikinis in Southern California. And these phony scam artists really piss me off, because when something legitimate does show up on the web, the people who need it most are burned out and jaded by all the fakes. Don't you love the way they all denounce gurus? As if these snake oil salesmen weren't out to do the very same thing. It's like listening to a burglar call another burglar a thief. And I think I'll get a brain embolism if I ever see another website using the word club. Binary Guru Club this, Millionaire Super Club there, the Secret Super Mega Club. All these cheesy products seem to belong to some sort of secret club. These get-rich guru products and their bad actor spokesmen are a monument to sloppy production and poorly thought-out ripoffs. I'm going to take a big risk here. Having just told you about bogus screenshots, I'm going to show you real proof. And when I say real, unlike the bunch of clowns you come across all over the internet, I really mean it. I'm going to show you a video I took with my iPhone of my own laptop whilst logging into a real trading account and showing you some real money that I have made trading. Yes, money I genuinely made with my own system, not trying to sell pity scams to honest and hardworking people over the internet. This is my own account, and I asked a CPA to actually verify the account because I don't believe you should take anybody's word for it, not even mine. There's a reason why you haven't seen anything like this before. And that's because it can be faked. That's right. You're going live into the guts of what a genuine, successful trader account looks like. Take a close look at what I'm about to show you right now. Okay, here we are, about to log into one of my broker accounts. Put in the password here, show you how powerful this system is. As you can see, this is my own account. My name is Jeff Morris, by the way. And just look at some of these numbers here on this page. I have made a whopping $1,176,820 this year from my system and counting. Hey, this is not the trillions of dollars that fake gurus show you on their fake screenshots, but it still is a pretty large amount of money considering that my system is almost completely automated and requires only few minutes of work per day. Now let me also show you the video of an official CPA letter that I received confirming that the account I just showed you is 100% real and that money in there is as real as it gets. You see, this really is my account, and my system is genuinely making as much as $100,000 and more per month. Yes, per month. The proof is all right here, live on video. This is not just another phony screenshot. So pay attention now to every word I have to say, because I'm about to reveal exactly how I did it. And as I feel sorry for you and all the lies you have been told by gurus of all sorts, I am even going to share my system with you for free. And when I say free, I really mean it. I am as honest as it gets, and I really make over $1 million per year from my system, so I have no reason to try and take any of your money. I just made this video because I was literally fed up of seeing honest people being taken advantage of like that. I have been watching this going on for far too long, and I am so upset about it, as I come from an honest and hardworking family myself, and I know exactly what it feels like. But rather than just exposing this crap I see all over the internet, I also want to help you and change your situation around. It's very easy to complain and point fingers like many other people do. I would just rather show you facts and help you make real money. Now you have seen my real account. You have seen real money being made by my system. And just like I told you, I don't want anything from you. Look at this website. There is nothing for sale here, so you can trust me. Now imagine for a moment the account I just showed you was your account. Imagine a flood of cash flowing past your front door. Imagine you only have to reach out and haul in as much money as you want, anytime you want, for the rest of your life. Sounds pretty crazy, huh? Look, if you think this is a big, greasy ripoff, get lost. Leave this page. Go over to YouTube and watch idiots on skateboards crash and hurt their nuts. You're taking space away from people who are currently waiting to watch this video and change their life forever. But maybe you'd like the truth for once. Maybe you'd like access to a cash flood that's only 3 clicks away. Maybe you'd like to pause this video and go look at your bank account. How much money are you making? Now imagine my system was yours. Sweet, huh? Sweet, huh? Imagine you took a private jet to St. Tropez and spent 15 days lying on the beach with Italian fashion models, gambling in Monaco, flying to Paris for dinner whenever you liked. Imagine then returning home to learn that while you were uncapping sunblock on the French Riviera, your system just brought in another 20 or 30 or $1,000 plus profitable trades. Do you start to see the potential? I'm going to bet you're either a trader or someone who has an interest in making money online. If you're serious, then stick around. If you're tired of scams and guru junk, then really stick around. Because your bank accounts can fill with cash from a Niagara of profitable trades made 100% on autopilot by a system that I like to call, wait for it, the system. Yes, just the system. No fancy name for it. Sorry, I don't need to sell my system. This is something I developed just to make money myself. So I didn't need to come up with some fancy name like the super duper money making binary automator or something stupid like that to try to lure people into thinking this system is the bomb. As I said, this is something that is not for sale and will never be. I just don't need the extra competition, nor do I need the extra money. So I am sorry, but I didn't bother coming up with some gimmick to convince people this is an amazing system. I just know it is, and I have showed you real proof, so you know for a fact this works too. But first, I want to show you that when it comes to trading the markets, I am one of the very few guys who genuinely makes money solely using its own system. The system. Take a look at the daily profits my system is bringing in. Once again, I am filming my own computer whilst I scroll through the live trades being made. Can you see that Whilst I'm here talking to you, my fully automated system keeps scouting the markets for the right opportunities to make quick trades, generating $1,000 or more. I can get as many as 5 trades per day when the right opportunities are presented with almost 100% accuracy. The real secret here is to be able to really locate the right opportunities, quality over quantity, without being greedy to avoid losing it all. And let me tell you, this is what really works. I am the real proof. I have been making consistent profits of over $1 million for the last 8 years. So I think I know a thing or two more than your average guru, who most likely never had a real profitable month trading in his whole life. This is the real thing, not some goofy fake screenshot, and it is not money made selling you the latest get-rich-quick scam, because that's the only way most of the jokers out there know how to make money online. Don't get me wrong, I've had years where I didn't earn that much. I have been losing a lot of money myself, falling for scams and systems that simply didn't work. But this system is something completely different. Think of it as being aboard an automated boat powered by GPS that keeps stopping at islands full of money, and you can take away as much as you want. And while you live the amazing upscale life you've always wanted. Now there's good news, and there's sobering news that you need to hear. But you know what? I'm going to stop here. Because if you're leery of trying a free software that will kick you into the top tax bracket, then get off this page and go stay broke. Still afraid this is just like the other BS stuff you have tried before? Hit the bricks. You heard me. If you're nervous and timid at the thought of making big bucks, then click out of here. Go over to YouTube and watch some cute kitty video. I want to share this with winners who want what I have and aren't afraid to act. Can you handle automated, easy to use, and best of all, 100% free software that will generate a buckload of cash for you with just a few clicks? Again, we are not talking about the gazillion of dollars those con artists claim to make. But if you stick around, I will give you my system for free, and you can easily make at least $1,000 to $3,000 each day. Hands free. Yes, I am talking about 100% automated. People need to work a whole month for that kind of money. So stop being greedy and buy into hyped up stuff and make some real money for once. And sorry for sounding very harsh, but I talk to you out of personal experience. Some people are born to be suckers while others volunteer. I volunteered. I voted with my credit card for every money-making system that ever existed, whether on paper or zeros and ones. I was desperate to hit it big and frustrated. And like a professional victim, after being played, slapped, and conned by these jerk-faced gurus, I internalized it. Maybe the problem was me. Maybe I wasn't trying hard enough, or lacked persistence, or screwed up somehow. How could every one of these systems fail to generate consistent money? Take a moment and watch a little more real proof. And remember that you don't need years of experience in trading or anything like that in order to make money. If you can click a mouse a few times, you can then sit and watch wires like this coming into your bank account on a monthly basis. Now I'm furious at the way I duped by online liars. I'm so angry I could spit wood screws. Like a gullible twerp, I've been scammed, tricked, and fooled over and over again by underhanded internet gurus. Like a dummy, I kept shelling out cash, only to be spun around more times than a contestant on Dancing with the Stars. All that junk I bought was never designed to make you money. Its only purpose was to line the pockets of some fake gurus looking for some quick cash. I knew from the start there was a way to make money auto trading, but I soon realized that the people who are actually making real money doing that are not going to put their systems for sale on the internet. Why would they? This is why all you find is junk. The people making the real money with this kind of stuff are keeping it away from you and laughing their way to the bank. This is why I decided to give a middle finger to the slime-eating gurus who'd almost driven me to living under a bridge. and finally started raking in the online cash I deserved. Out of patience, out of money, out of luck. That was me not too long ago. I used to work for a local news station. Oh, I wasn't some hotshot anchor or field reporter bucking for a job at CNN. I worked for the editors, logging changes, calling up footage, labeling segments and stories, and sound clips, pretty much keeping track of what we had and where we had it. It was the sort of job they gave to Mr. Low Guy on the totem pole. My bosses were pushy jerks who acted as if they were doing me a favor, even having me around. I was made to feel like a hapless beggar whom they generously allowed to hang out. Oh yeah, I also had to make Starbucks runs. Guess how much fun they were. I was determined to do better for my family and myself. At night, I'd squeeze into a small desk my wife had set up in the corner of our dining room, studying the markets and trying different strategies, looking for a clear path to consistent winnings. Every new book, software, or DVD that came along promising to teach the secrets of making money from the markets seemed to nestle into my hands. They say madness is the triumph of hope over experience. If that's true, then I was nuts to succeed, but insane with frustration. How could everything not work? I'd get so mad at all of the worthless strategies promising to deliver consistent winnings that I'd pound the desk and wake up the kids. Then I'd have my wife furious. Finally, I realized these online gurus were only interested in vacuuming cash out of my pocket. They saw me as a rube, a chump, someone to be fleeced. These septic tank swamis played on my legitimate desire to earn money off the web and blinded me with false promises. Like a blind sea captain, I believed that sooner or later I'd stop crashing into icebergs and finally find my berth. But as you might have guessed, nothing changed. Each new download, DVD, or ebook was more worthless than the last. But one day, bad news set in motion a chain of circumstances that led me to the amazing, automated 3 clicks of success. As you can see, 3 clicks set in motion a life where 6 figures paychecks come in every month. Take a look at this. Can you see that every month I hit my profit target of at least $100,000? Again, this is not the millions of dollars per day that other people claim to make, but it is real money. And trust me, $100,000 is enough for us to get by pretty well. And it all started when my department head called me in one day and said, "Jeff, you've done an amazing job organizing our media files." A compliment. I almost fainted. All I usually got was an ass chewing for being late with the coffee. So I said thanks. Then learned I was getting 2 weeks' notice. Everyone was belt-tightening, and I was the expendable notch. I told my wife that night, and she freaked. We're practically broke now. What are we going to do? You spend all your time on that trading stuff. Can't you make any money off that? I wish. It's all about finding the right trend that keeps repeating. This way, you can keep making money in the long run. Now, to be honest, I did find that. I did manage to isolate a market where there was a clear pattern of consecutive ups and downs. The real problem was that manually monitoring all the markets to actually predict them before they happen was pretty much impossible. It would take me months of scouting the markets 24/7 before I could be able to place a trade. So my problem was that yes, I could make money from it, but it would require me to spend so much time glued at that computer before I could find and place each trade that I would be better off working at McDonald's. Desperate, I suddenly recalled a story that I'd logged in some months back. The station had sent a crew to interview a brilliant computer programmer, an oddball MIT dropout who is part of a growing wave of tech layoffs at a local corporation. I remembered going over to his house. What a dump. His name was Darren, and he appeared to live off pizza rolls and Mountain Dew. Everywhere you looked were monitors, hard drives, laptops, Tron posters, and Resident Evil DVDs. In one corner was a terrarium with a cricket-eating gecko. Clearly, we were in the presence of a bull nerd. I recalled the story, checked the file number, and pulled up Darren's information. If there were any way to squeeze traffic out of the internet, this guy would know. But would he help? Feeling like a jerk, I called Darren, reminded him of the story, and that I needed a way to automate my discovery. I fully expected him to laugh and hang up. To my surprise, he invited me over. It seems our story had gotten Darren some freelance work, at least enough to let him keep making house payments and feeding the gecko. But Darren still needed a steady income, and my idea had intrigued him. All he told me when I explained to him about the trend I found out about on the markets and how to exploit it was, let me check with a few of my old MIT hacker pals and see what I can learn, Jeff. Then I'll noodle a little something together. Not expecting much, I thanked him, tripped over a server cord, and left his house thankful not to have busted my neck. Well, little did I know, that day would have changed my life forever. Darren did manage to actually fully automate the system I had invented in a way that it would be able to do exactly what I was doing manually, just about 100,000 times faster. So that discovery of a system that could barely make me a few dollars per month and was definitely not worth my time if I had to manually implement it soon became an incredible money-making machine, capable of scouting the markets at such speed that it would be able to find as many as 5 to 10 of those profitable trades per day and generate a nice and steady 6-figure per month income. Soon, I went from being broke to saving a couple of $1 million. And of course, Darren has also turned his life around, and he's happily making that kind of money from the software he had developed too. This is his bank account. I guess we are both glad we met each other. And you should be glad you got to meet us too, because I am giving you this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to make just as much money as us. And no, neither I nor Darren want anything from you. You can get free access to our software. We don't need your money. We are both millionaires thanks to the system. Now, before I give you access to the system for free like I promised you, I want you to understand something. This software was never intended to be for sale, so it is not able to sustain a large amount of people using it at the same time. And as much as I would share this with the whole world, as I hate to see people struggling for money, Darren said we really can't. Having more than 20 to 25 people using our software at the same time would literally mean slowing it down so much that our income would be greatly affected by it. That's why, as much as I hate gurus and I want to help, you have to understand that we can only do this for a limited amount of people. This software was not meant to ever be used by anybody else but Darren and I, so please understand that there is no way we can have too many people use it. As simple as that. I am willing to give you free access to it, but as soon as we hit the 20 people mark, or even sooner if we start seeing the software being affected by the high volume of people suddenly using it, we will need to close the doors and stop letting new people in. So look, I am not going to be here begging you to rush to get on board. The ball is in your court. I will keep making thousands of dollars per day with the system, regardless if you are going to join us or not. The ball is in your court. If you can still see the access form on this page, I highly suggest you hurry up and get your foot in, as it's 100% free and you have nothing to lose but everything to gain. Once the 20 spots are filled, we will close this registration page, and you can rest assured you will never see this opened ever again. As I have shown you before, I really don't need your money, and that's why I told you you can leave at any time. But if you are not happy with your current financial situation and you feel like you need to make extra money, this is your chance. Don't miss out. If you can still see the form on this page, go ahead and claim your free spot now, before it's too late. I will see you on the other side, and from that point onwards, we will be laughing our way to the bank together.
Click the link directly below now and get free instant access to the system. Go ahead, click the link. You've nothing to lose. It's totally free. Or you can go to www.binaryoptionsproducts.com/cash, all in lowercase. You'll be really glad you did. Hey, what in the world are you still doing here? Come on, go ahead, click the link, get access to the system. It's totally free. You've got nothing to lose, and you can begin to change your financial future today.